Hi, this is Keith All and welcome back. We're going to continue on with the series of adding a Builderall Wordpress theme. And today we're going to be going over where we left off last time. We added a page and we added these two columns. And today we're going to be learning on how we can add a contact form over here on this right column for this particular section. But I wanted to go back a little bit to let you know a little bit about this. I forgot to mention that when we add in the, if we come up here and add a text editor widget, there are two ways that you could edit it. You could come in here and type it and make your changes, or you could come over here on the left and actually make your text changes here on what you want to appear here. But here you have a little bit more functionality, and what that means is it's like a word editor. You could add in text links, or you could bold text, italicize text, and all that stuff by working over here. So again, when you're done making changes, make sure you come down here to the bottom left where it says Publish. Click on this arrow and click on Save Draft. Once that's done, let's exit out of here. We come over here to the top left toggle and we're going to exit to Dashboard. And then we're also going to come over here to the left. Click on that and it'll bring us back to our main dashboard for our admin area for our WordPress. And then if we come back over here, you could see that this is the page that we created. But let's go ahead and change the name of this page to something else. So we can edit it again. And then let's see, edit, and here. Let's see, just a second. Okay, I thought we could edit the actual name of the page in this Elementor editor right here. So let's back up a few steps. Exit Dashboard. And this is actually where you could do it, but let's exit out of here again. And let's go back over here. And we could either click on this, which is the name of the page, the title, or we could click on Edit. It's still going to bring us to this next page here. And let's go over here and change this to whatever we want. I already have another page called Home, so let's go back over here and then save. I'll come up here to the right, Save Draft. Okay, it says it's saved. Let's go back over here. Okay, and now this is the page that we're going to be working with. So now let's add in a contact form, but before we add it to this page, we need to create that contact form. So to do that, we come over here to the left-hand navigation, and you see this contact area. Let's add a new contact form. So we could select this. Contact forms will also bring us to a list of forms that we already created, or we could go directly to the Add New screen. Let's go here first. And let's come over here. I already got a number of ones that I created already. So what I'm going to do to make it simple, I'll still explain everything to you. But to make it simple, I want to duplicate this and and then we'll edit it, and I'll show you everything about editing it. So when you basically, let's take a step back. When you add in the plugin for the Contact Form 7 plugin, it'll automatically create a form for you, which is this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this. Click on duplicate. And then it creates a duplicate and then a duplication of it. Here's where you call it whatever that you want. So in this case, I'm going to call it Contact Form because this is going to be the name of my site. So I'm going to change that. Now let's scroll down here. Now this, you have to understand something a little bit about HTML, unfortunately, in this case. I already know all this stuff, so this is why I'm able to teach you this. But I'll try to explain it so you can understand it if you don't know HTML. So basically, this label here, you'll see a visual representation in a second. This label area means that you're going to display this text, your name, is going to appear over the form field. And the form field in this case is going to be called, an easy way to work with this is I'm going to delete that by highlighting it, and then I'm going to click on this text here. We're going to make it a required field, and you can see the insert tag. It builds it for us. So this asterisk means down here it's required. So watch what happens when I uncheck this. It takes that asterisk away. So we want to make it a required field. We're going to call it name. And then we're going to put in the default value for the placeholder. And again, you'll see what this means in a second. I'm going to put in your name. And I'm going to make it a placeholder. And again, I'll explain what a placeholder means in a second. So now we're going to insert the tag here. Okay. We're going to do the same thing for email. We're going to change what the default was. We're going to come up here, email. We're going to make it a required field. We're going to call it email. And then your email. And I'm going to make it a placeholder. Insert tag. This I'm going to change to phone. And then let's see, telephone over here, required field, and it changes to phone. Insert tag. Let's see, let's delete this. And then this last one here, I'm going to put in, let's see, just a second. This last field on this form, we're going to call it type of service. And then we're going to make it a text field. It's going to be required. And in here we're going to put the placeholder as repair or install. Use as a placeholder, insert tag. Let's delete this section here. And then the submit button, we're going to call it and this is what will appear on the submit button, and you'll see that in a second. After we create our form fields here, we're going to go over to email, or actually we're going to come up here to the mail tab up here. And what you want to do is, in this particular area, you can physically put in an email address. So in other words, when a user comes to your site and fills out this contact form, after they click on the submit button, it's going to be sent to a specific email address. So you could actually type in your email address here, or this tag right here with these left and right brackets, it'll pull in the email address that you have for your site. I'm just going to leave it as this right now, and the same thing right here. This will get filled in. Your subject is going to be, let's see, I'm going to put in something different here, so I'm going to backspace over this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in this. So this is just basically free-form text right here. These brackets here, it's going to take the name field that we created in the actual contact form. So it's going to take the value of whatever the user puts in. This right here, I'm going to copy from over here. And again, it's going to take the value of the user's email address that they put in the contact form. And down here, I'm going to do a quick copy and paste. Again, you can modify this as you learn more about this editor. So basically, when I receive the email from the person who submits the contact form, my email in the message body will list out lead info, the name, and then it's going to give me the value of all these fields that the user typed in on the submit form. Okay, so let's go ahead and save this. Okay, I went ahead and saved this. Typically, if there's any errors, it will appear over here on the right, but there are no errors. So our next tutorial will be, we're going to be adding in this contact form to our page in that one column. So I'll see you on the next video, and remember to subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell notification, and also please like, share, and comment. You're going to enjoy this series because you're going to learn how to create a fully functional WordPress site using the Builderall platform. Thanks again, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye now.